Yo, welcome to the Jalen channel. You should like this video right now, or else Kyle Kuzma is going to become a starter on your team. He's going to average like 40 minutes a game. Who the fuck wants that on their damn team? Now, today I will be expressing my frustrations about the live service games. This has become a huge trend since the success of the massively popular Destiny series. Live service games, they come out every single season. Every season there's a new live service game. Every single time the consoles get a next generation, there's a live service game to go along with it. Every single company wants to make a live service game. Every single big AAA company is in the process of making a new live service game. And I'm gonna tell you why I fucking hate live service games, and I think you should too. Now, what is a live service game? A live service game is a game, for the most part, that is always online and is always available, and like it can always get updated. It can always get new content. For the most part, they're mostly looter shooters because I guess that's the only way these game companies thought that they can make a live service game. You collect some gear, you shoot some stale enemies, you shoot something that looks like a variant out of Destiny because none of these games are fucking original at all. You got classes, most of the time you got superpowers. It's really the same old shit. You guys had the little Marvels of Avengers shit try something different. We're gonna talk about that, but that really didn't work. But for the most part, it's a looter shooter. You got some classes with some abilities, and PvE is a most definite, and PvP is sometimes there. Now let's start off with the always online. There is situations in 2021. I know we are in a technology era, but there are situations where you can't access your internet. It just happens. I have great internet. Excellent internet. I have to have it in order to stream. But guess what? If I have a fucking power outage and everything cut back on in my house except for my router, I can't play some of the fucking games I spent $60 on. I'll never understand that. The fact that these games don't have offline modes, it's nasty. It's nasty. I do understand that internet and being able to get on the internet is a easier thing now, but there's just certain people that have shitty internet that want to play games. You know, what the fuck is the guy that gets like 0.5 megabytes a second of upload speed? How the fuck is he going to stay connected to the servers? Because 9 out of 10 times the live service game you're playing has shitty servers unless it's Destiny. So the fact that they took out the whole offline experience, that games are, I feel like all games should have an offline experience. I don't see the point of not including one, even if it's shooting bots, the same old bots over and over again in a small little sandbox arena. Just put something in there for whenever my internet shits the bed. But to move on from that point, let's talk about the contents of a live service game. Like I told you, it's normally a shooting game, first person, third person, with some loot. You pick up the loot, you pick your classes, you do all that. Now, we're not going to talk about Destiny 1 and Destiny 2, especially Destiny 2, because ever since the Activision split, I've been hearing great things about that game. So we won't really be talking about Destiny 2 unless it's talking about the golden standard of looter shooters and of live service games. But let's talk about Marvel's Infinity, Infinite War, whatever the fuck, the game that dropped and died like it was no tomorrow. That game is a perfect example of not having content. How the hell are you going to be a live service game, a game that's going to have this roadmap, the game that has this plan? Oh, we're going to drop updates every other day, and then your fucking vanilla game has no content. And then even when you follow the roadmap, it still has no content. Anthem suffered from the same exact thing. These live service games, they always seem to forget the managers that tell their devs to go, hey, make this. Destiny makes a lot of money, so make this. You got to make it so that we can always drop updates and cosmetics that they can buy. Make this. I think they forget that you have to make a game as well. You can't just promise a roadmap. That's not going to keep people. That's not going to keep people at all. What happened with that Avengers game is just absolute fucking nonsense. Not only did they make it hard to level up so that you can do all the cool shit, it wasn't even that much cool shit to do. The missions in these fucking live service games be the same old shit over and over again. Then for the most part, they're just not inspired, not one bit of inspiration, no creativity, no originality, just the same old shit. Go here, kill these enemies. Go there, kill those enemies. Pick this up, bring it back. And then they expect you to keep on doing that for like 3-4 months until we get the next update out, instead of just fucking, I don't know, waiting to release the game with that update, or really not even a fucking update. You guys were talking about it while you were making a game. You just wanted to put it off until 3-4 months. I am truly a hater of roadmaps. I hate roadmaps so much because how the fuck do you have a roadmap already out and planned when your game just dropped? I know what you're thinking, Jalen. They're just looking into the future. They're just having foresight. They're just being prepared. No, the fuck they're not. They're banking on it. They're banking on you continuing to play the game. That's what they're banking on. They're like, hey, we know the game's shitty. We know the game dropped with absolutely nothing. Ghost Recon Breakpoint, great fucking example. That game was absolute dog shit. And the way they tried to keep people playing was, hey man, listen, look, the roadmap, we'll fix it. We promise we'll fix it. And what happens is sometimes these live service games, because they normally drop with poor quality. Damn near all of them that drop have a shit ton of technical issues. I don't understand why your always online game that has this always online requirement, why this fucking, they're always super monetized. They're predatory monetization at that. All these fucking major flaws. And then you have the nerve to not even be technically sound, and you want me to keep playing until you fucking update the game? You know it's getting bad when AAA companies are making roadmaps for fixing bugs and glitches. That's fucking insane. That's nuts. Hey man, you know what I mean? Patch year 2, season 3 will finally fix the not being able to save the game glitch. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? And to continue spewing my hatred for these fucking for these live service games, the fact that there's a few devs, not devs, there's a few managers that tell their devs, hey, ignore what Destiny did. Anthem, probably the biggest example. Anthem, one of the biggest live service flops, had niggas in suits that don't make games, probably don't even fucking play games. Only thing they wanted to see was dollars from that shitty ass game. They told their devs, don't do what Destiny did. And listen, to the live service games that ignore what Destiny did are always, and I mean always, going to fucking fail. All right, Destiny is the staple of live service games. If you want a game that's going to continuously get updated and you don't have a problem with always being online, I don't know, I'm pretty sure you have to always be online to play Destiny. You just download Destiny 2. All right, because out of all of these fucking live service looter shooter ass games, at least that one, especially ever since the Activision split, has been getting great praise. At least they do shit right, because that's the golden standard. So the fact that some of these fucking devs, some of these companies, some of these managers really go, nah, bro, we gotta do something different. No, you're already making a fucking game in a genre that's oversaturated, in a genre that has no originality, no creativity. The game you're making, the style of game you're making is literally gonna hinder you. You can't make all these super duper creative missions. You can't do all that cool fucking non-linear storytelling and all that shit. The game you're making is gonna be, you know, not generic to say, because a live service game can be great. It can be excellent. Destiny, but it's not like you're going into some fucking abstract world of the gaming genre, all right? You're not making a fucking platformer in 2021. You're making a live service game in 2021. Everyone has fucking seen them, and everyone has downloaded the free-to-play Destiny and played it. So how about you bring elements from the top game of the genre and you leave out their negatives? Now, to move on, while we're talking about Destiny's negatives, monetization is a bitch. I heard they were trying to charge people so that they could change the appearance of their armor while keeping their stats. I heard about that shit. That was nasty. And that's like low tier nasty. That's low tier nasty in live service games, because we've had way worse, man. Way worse. Ghost Recon Breakpoint was charging niggas a bag to buy attachments for the gun. That's where we fucking got in gaming, nigga. You can put your real or hard-earned US dollar and get some fucking attachments. Yeah, you can earn them in the game, but why do that? Why have players earn them in the game when they can cough up, I don't know, what, $5, $10, $20? Now you got everything you wanted. Now you're a step ahead of the competition. The monetization in live service games are hot shit. And then they have the nerve to have these egregious, did I say that word right? You know, I'm trying to step up the vocabulary for these commentaries. I hope I said that right. But these egregious monetization policies, monetization strategies, and then they're gonna drop a game that has like 4 missions at launch, and then you have to wait 6 months for 2 missions, you know, and then on top of that, they're gonna charge you for everything. You wanna make your character look cool? You need 10. You want to have the best gun in PvP? Need 10. You want to have a chance to get the best gun in PvP? Need fucking 10. We need your dollar if you want to enjoy this game. And that is why I, Jalen, hate live service games. If you like this video at any point, leave a like. If you're new, you should definitely subscribe. That's it for me.